I'm going to win the lottery. Welcome back to Book 5, the channel that helps you live a more holistic life. And today we're going to talk about the lottery mentality. Now, I know you don't want to come here to have your dreams crushed about winning the Powerball. But if we don't accept reality, the illusions will consume us. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the lottery mentality that we have as a society, and especially in the so-called black community. Now, when you look at our youth, okay, in the community, and you look at the aspirations, it's mainly in a handful of professions that they aspire to, right? And I'm starting to realize it really doesn't even matter what their background is. You can come from a 2-parent house, you can come from a broken home, you can come from middle class or lower class, but it all seems the same, right? We have this mentality where we're going to make it big, whether that be in music, whether that be in sports, whether that be in film, or some kind of quick investment or whatever, right? Excuse me, I got some in my eye. And it all lends to the lottery mentality. And the lottery mentality, it consumes a lot of your time. If you ever seen somebody at the store and they playing their lottery tickets, they are there for a long time. They have stacks of papers. They know they rattling off their numbers to the cashier. They double checking with the cashier. Sometimes they there more than 2 times a day. They know what time the lottery stops ending, what time the numbers drop, everything, right? They spending $200, $150, $300 at a time at the lottery machine, and then they'll go next door from the cashier and get scratch offs out the machine, man. All in hopes of winning, and sometimes they do win, but more times than not, they really just like break even or get the money back a little bit over the money that they've invested over the course of a month or a year's time. And so that's the same mentality when our younger people or even some of our older people say, okay, I'm going to be a rapper. Okay, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be a rapper, right? But the thing is, there is no other skills acquired while chasing that or pursuing that dream, right? And so you kind of put all your eggs in this, I'm going to be a rapper. The problem with that is when you look at the percentage of successful rappers in comparison to the percentage of rappers in totality, your chances of success are really slim, okay? And that goes with athletes as well, okay? You're going to play basketball or football or baseball, whatever that is. That's fine, but what skills have you acquired while pursuing that particular passion? Because again, when you look at the professional athletes, the percentage of professional athletes and in comparison to the percentage of athletes in totality, your chances of success is very slim. And that goes with film, that goes with again, like I said, investing, professions and everything, right? And so even when you do, even if you do by chance find some success in those particular industries, then it is how long can you sustain that success. Some of the best rappers only have 5 or 10 years at best under their under their reign, right? Entertainers. And so now, what skills have you acquired through that journey that you can leverage and parlay into something else? And usually it goes into, some type of media, like a spokesperson or influencer or something like that, right? But anyway, it's a lottery mentality that we have. Like, one day I'm going to make it and get my moms out the hood. One day I'm going to make it and I'm going to live this life and and it just doesn't work like that, right? There is no overnight success. There is no lottery ticket in this life, right? You're going to have to grind it out, work it out, among other things, if you want to see, a life of success. There is no lottery ticket. And even statistically speaking, those who win the lottery, they end up, back with a square one after several years because they don't know what to do with the money, right? So you need to even learn, you have to learn how to deal with success, and you learn how to deal with that through increments of success. So if you're going to drop your mixtape on SoundCloud or YouTube or whatever it is tomorrow, and then all of a sudden everybody gonna jump on your bandwagon and you gonna blow up and you're gonna have a successful career and all of this stuff, that is not it's just not reality. Okay, it's just not reality. Even with the film industry, filmmakers such as myself, when I first started making films, I had this, I'm gonna write this amazing script, shoot the film, Hollywood, blah blah blah, right? But it's so much business that goes into the film industry. It's so many variables that you don't have control over, timing, all of this stuff. So especially when you're in an artistic field, right? And so you had this lottery mentality going on, and it is a waste of your time. And one of the problems is because we get our successful cues in our community. We get our successful cues from entertainers, okay? And they're young entertainers. The entertainers that become successful in our culture are really young. And you have adults, man. You got adults 10, 20 years, they're senior, taking life successful cues from them, and that's not going to translate well whatsoever. Okay. And also young people, you really shouldn't be getting life of successful cues from them either. You should be looking to your elders to gain that knowledge, and again, gain that base reality, so that you can, function more efficiently towards what you're pursuing as your passion and your end goals, right? I think we the only community that really take our cues from entertainers, and it's very detrimental. It's very detrimental. Who's the black leaders, and then they start throwing out actors and rappers and singers, and you like, those are not leaders, those are entertainers, right? And they teach you this lottery mentality. You could look at any hip hop video, not any, but the majority of hip hop videos, and they're selling you this ball out, I did this and ball out type of lifestyle, and look how easy it is, or easy it came, or whatever, and it's just not the reality, right? Also with the sex industry on a rise the way it is, OnlyFans and other websites where young ladies are leveraging their sexuality. They think, oh, I'm just gonna open this account and I'm gonna blow up off the OnlyFans and it's gonna feed me for listen, no, that's not the reality. That's a lottery ticket mentality, and we don't even look at the shelf life behind these particular industries that we get into. Even if you made it in basketball, let's say, or football, the average span of an NFL, NBA player's career is very short, right? It's very short due to injury, performance, new people coming to blah. It's a lot that goes on in it. So even when you're looking at your passion, the true understanding of, the sustainability of it and how long it could be, you don't even really give it no thought. And that's from the lottery ticket mentality. Okay, you're gonna just make it big one day off of one act, and that's not how it goes. It's over several acts of time that you will gain success, and a lot of times you need to be patient and see the growth and measure your success by your own metric and not the metric of somebody that you saw on TV, right? So I just wanted to keep that short and brief, man. The lottery ticket mentality is not going to get it, okay? It's not gonna get it. All right, so that's all I have for you today on book 5. Remember that not accepting the reality will allow the illusion to consume you, okay? And this your man Jay, and it's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining us on the channel that helps you live a more holistic life. Catch you next time in the book club.